The minority last Thursday walked out on the president's presentation of the State of the Nation address. They later explained their actions at a press briefing. Debate on the address began in the House on Tuesday, with many unsure whether the minority will participate in the debate. The motion for the debate was moved by Minister for Information, Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah.
Our colleagues on the minority, after they had excused themselves, also observed that the majority extended their occupation of the House onto some of the minority benches, perhaps a sign of what the House will look like in the near future. The nation itself was caught up in the parliamentary drama, but this morning we gathered to have an opportunity to have a detailed examination of the President's State of the Nation address. May I admonish colleagues that in the future we avoid these exercises and endeavor to conduct parliamentary business in a manner that upholds the decorum and authority of this august House. Mr. Speaker, the President appeared before the House to fulfill a constitutional obligation under Article 67. He spent time speaking to a number of themes, some of which I'll highlight as we start the debate this morning, but principally speaking to the progress that has been made by the Republic across the sectors that he spoke to. The President spoke to raw facts. In our debate today, we'll be putting those facts in context. Because, Mr. Speaker, fact without context is often not understood.
As it is a practice in the House, the minority was expected to second the motion, but they declined.
This particular motion is moved on my right, that there's a seconder on my left. What is the position as of now?
Like you rightly said, it's not a rule, it's just a convention. Mr. Speaker, our principle is that we are not participating in this. So we will not be speaking to it. So that's what we are fighting.
Nothing prevents the minority from participating in the debate. Mr. Speaker, but the decision is totally theirs to participate or not to participate. So the chief whip has said that they are not going to participate. That decision is theirs and it must be respected. Except I heard him say that we have a principle not to participate. I don't know what the principle is. It's their decision. It's their decision not to participate. Mr. Speaker, I don't want to go into principles.
The debate proceeded without their input.
Since our colleagues are not debating, I will go into my lecture mood and take my time and teach. Mr. Speaker, economic growth measures the increase in the production of goods and services. Mr. Speaker, it captures economic activity. And so in their time in 2016, the economy grew at 3.4%. It captures the extent of expansion of the economy in 2016, 3.4%. Mr. Speaker, in 2017, the economy grew at 8.1%. So economic activity increased and the economy expanded at a rate of 8.1%. Mr. Speaker, again in 2018, the economy grew at 6.3%. 2019, 7%. Mr. Speaker, the growth in 2019 is one of the fastest in emerging economies in the world.
The majority decided to accord Mr. President the respect. We stayed in the House, listened to him in the chamber, whereas others decided to go into their offices to watch on TV. Mr. Speaker, today we are debating this message for Ghanaians to know the real issues that were raised, so Ghanaians will see what this government is doing, is capable of doing, so that, Mr. Speaker, they will be more than fortified in their decision they take on this government.
Minority Chief Whip Muntaka Mubarak later justified the decision to shun the debate.
General principle was that, look, let's keep to the principle of wanting this SONA to be registered as one that we worked out on for the reasons that we stated, so that reasons can last long. So that if we participate, it is the wish, it is the belief of most of our members that we will truncate the longevity of our walkout. So let's sustain the walkout so that people can continue to ask, why are they not? So that will remind members or the general public or the Ghanaian public why we walked out.
But later, Elembele MP Emmanuel Amakofibua reacted to some comments from the president's address on the energy and petroleum sector.
Today we are challenging Nana-Addo and his government. Turn off John Mahama's car power and let's see where this country will be. Turn it off. Turn off John Mahama's Amari plan today. If you don't need it, turn it off. And let's see where this country will be. Turn off John Mahama's power. Turn off the power plants that you have talked so much about. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very clear from what I've told you that our upstream industry was transformed under the NDC. We were very active in oil drilling. We were very active in oil production. All of this progress is under attack. You saw the amendments that was made. You saw that even GMPC, our national oil company, is completely on its knees.
It has been a monologue of ideas and arguments espoused on the floor of the House following the minority's decision to shun debate on the message of the State of the Nation presented by the President to Parliament. Reporting from the House of Parliament, my name is Duke Mensopoku.